Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's W-O-R-I-M-I, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Okay, I'm going to have a look at something a little bit different again in this reading. I'm going to use the Osho Zen Tarot because that's what my guides are telling me to use. And I want to have a look at Thwaites Glacier in Antarctica. Now, them that don't know about the Thwaites Glacier, it's also known as the Doomsday Glacier. It is one of the largest glaciers on the planet, holds an enormous amount of fresh water, and it is about to break apart. So the Thwaites Glacier in Antarctica is about 120 kilometres wide and covers nearly the same volume of surface area as Great Britain, but it's also incredibly thick. Now the glacier has a massive floating ice shelf that stabilizes the glacier behind, so sort of holds all the ice back from sliding down the hill. But satellite images show signs that the ice shelf, so this is the bit floating in the water in front of it that holds the rest back, and it's attached. A 45-kilometre wide body of sea ice is just about to break away and float off. So massive fractures are now visible around the spot where it connects with the sea floor and meets the glacier. Okay, so what happens? The ice shelf is moving a lot faster, which is the slide of the glacier down the hill, which also is another sign it's about to tear free. Okay, why is this an issue, do you wonder? Well, if this glacier takes off, it will cause a sudden rise in the sea level of about 2 feet. Now, 2 feet doesn't sound much, it's, yay far or whatever. But if you have that around the world, some areas will increase higher, some will increase less. But you're talking about flooding, massive flooding of coastline areas. You're talking about massive erosion. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So what do we need to know about this? What do we need? Forewarned is forearmed. And look, I live on the coast as well. So this is something that my guides are telling me to really grab the attention. So what I've got here is what's flipped out is the 6 of Cups, which is called the dream. We can dream that it won't happen, but the reality is, so this is the longing for what could be. Okay, so why is that flipped out? Because I've then got the High Priestess on the bottom. The High Priestess, the Knight of Swords, a harsh truth coming forward that brings forward a knowledge and understanding. So something is going to be revealed that is going to bring a real understanding, like a brutal and rapid understanding about our existence. This is also the Magician, the manifestation of the future that we want, the existence of humanity. But we've then got, the next card is the Suppression card. Now this is the equivalent to the 10 of Wands. But this is very much about suppressing the information. Now I don't even know why this passed my viewpoint yesterday. But this information about this is being suppressed. This is going to be a really sudden and harsh reality moment in regards to the existence of humanity. Oh, this is Cups, my bad. Cups, the Knight of Cups. but it's still about the understanding. I was thinking it was the Knight of Swords, but you know, they are giving me Knight of Swords energy here, but Knight of Cups. And very much a water sign here, about the existence and the suppression of information about this. The next card I get out is the Beyond Illusion. Can no longer be denied. It is the Judgment card. Collective awakening, a call to arms. Okay, so I'm going to pop those back, put them back randomly, and just have a little bit of a deeper dive. So there is this, this is very much a reality. And when it happens, it will be sudden. There will be, as I'm randomly putting back, that Six of Cups again. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Karma coming, changing, the delusion of what could be. So what do we need to know? What do we need to know in regards to this Thwaites galaxy? Okay, got the Hermit, feeling isolated in this knowledge, introspection, can be investigation. But we've then got the Three of Cups, the coming together and supporting others. Okay, so what do we need to know? What do we need to do to be prepared for this? Because there's no turning back on this particular event. It will occur. What do we need to know? We've got the Rebel. What's that? The four, which is the Emperor. The Rebel. And there's that on the bottom again. The Knight of Cups. So the Rebel is very much about taking control of your life for you. The Knight of Cups, with the knowledge that this is on offer. You've then got the Seven of Wands, which is stress. Just going to pause you for a second. Sorry about that. That was a delivery for my daughter. But the funny thing about that as well is he's now bought himself an electric van, fully electric van for his deliveries, because he said that he was talking to my daughter yesterday and said that, or the other day, and said that diesel for his old van was costing him about $8,000 a month. So he sold it, bought himself an electric vehicle. Now, if you're looking at $8,000 a month times 12 months as a delivery person, he would be paying that new electric van off multiple times over in the space of a year. Okay, but come on down. We're looking at this Thwaites Glacier. So we've got the Seven of Wands, which is very much popping the bubble of the party, so that you've got this jester up here, or this joker up here, partying away, blowing his trumpet, juggling the candles, and they got the monkey down here connected to him, about to pop the bubble. So this is about a reality moment coming forward. You've then got the completion card, which is the World card. Putting the puzzle pieces in, being watched. Again, it's very watery with all the blue, but this is also putting the puzzle pieces into the scientific minds, but the world coming together. And if you want confirmation of that, we are the world. Unity. This is the Ten of Pentacles. But rather than going by pentacles, I'm just going to say this is unity around the world coming together with this event. And we then have the Lovers card, working together, coming together, working together, sharing knowledge, sharing information. So this is very much about a also then got the King of Wands, King of Swords, the control card. But swords for me are about science and intellect. This is an action card. And then you've got the Five of Pentacles, the outsider, locked out. This is my moral, financial, ethical corruption. And there's that dream card again, followed by, what have we got here? The 818, the Moon card, past lives. The truth being revealed, past lives. I mean, we've gone through sea rises, sea fallings, ice ages as humanity, but this is very much about, as I said, it's the Moon card. It's about secrets being revealed, about what was being kept hidden under the cover of darkness. So I am going to say that this is really going to, having been aware, because we've got the Emperor taking control of your life for you, as this information comes out and the party bubble is popped. This is about the world coming together, science coming together, knowledge coming together, working together, taking scientific and knowledge and intellect action. I'm going to say blocking out the it's part of this shift. I'm getting locking out the billionaires, the parasitic money hoarders here. It's like, no, you had your opportunity. Humanity's looking elsewhere. You've got the Six of Cups again and the Moon card. A yearning, which is what was. The yearning for what was, as secrets are revealed with the Moon. But a path forward is between the pillars of wisdom, is being presented. So this is part of the shift. Okay, so what my guides are telling me is this event is going to be part of this really dramatic worldwide coming together shift from greed, power, deriding science to actual science. So, as I said, if you're forewarned, you're forearmed. So what do I want to have a look at here? I'm going to use the Crow Tarot and just ask some questions. So again, keep an eye on this. It's not going to, when it breaks off and starts melting, it's not going to happen overnight. Like as in, it's not going, you're not going to wake up tomorrow morning and find, 3 meter, 2 foot of water through your house or anything. But it will cause displacement of people as well. But it is part of this coming together as humanity. So show me, what do we need to know with this information that you're giving us about the ice shelf of the Thwaites Glacier breaking off? Let's have a look. What do you need us to know? Oh boy, I feel like I'm a doomsday spreader. You've got the Hanged Man, looking at things differently, being aware, being knowledgeable, and it's pretty much a waiting game. So the Hanged Man, being aware, but it's a waiting game. Challenged by the Knight of Cups, which is what we had with the Osho Zen deck. The Knight of Cups, bringing forward information about this, a very watery situation. You've then got the Six of Wands, being seen. There's going to be someone who's been elevated to a position that's really going to be prominent in bringing this message forward. In the past, we've got the Seven of Swords, the lying, the stealing, the stealing of scientific trust in the scientific knowledge and community. I mean, why this is not world headlines, I have no idea. But this is about the stealing of the trust in the scientific community. Okay, crowning this reading, we've got the the Nine of Wands, bruised, battered, the messenger finding themselves bruised and battered, but the message they're bringing is solid. So there'll be pushback against this, trust me, by those that have vested interests. Oh, which drives me insane, because we're all on this one planet. We as humans need a healthy planet to survive. The planet does not need us. And the sooner we realize it, the better. The immediate future is the Eight of Pentacles. It's about hard work being done behind the scenes. Hard work, perhaps throwing some money at it. And then you've got the Ten of Pentacles. It's an end of the adoration of the oligarchy. It's an ending of a cycle, a legacy. Internally, we've got the Strength card. Coming together in strength. Hopes and fears, the Queen of Pentacles. This feminine energy looking after security and protection. The outcome, the Two of Swords. I don't know what to do. But there's nothing you can do when it's Mother Nature saying, wake up to yourselves. I mean, if you think of the Two of Swords in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's a figure sitting there with its blindfold on in front of a body of water, like determinedly saying la 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 with the blindfold on. Oh my goodness. And then you've got the Two of Wands. There needs to be a worldwide plan of action come forward. And then we've got the Four of Cups. La 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 la. Again, there's a denial here. The Five of Swords, the abuse of power, the betrayal, the deceit, the lies. But then you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Huge opportunity for a lesson to be learned. The Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords when faced with this harsh reality, and then you've got the Queen of Swords coming forward. Oh gosh, and very much Queen of Swords is about an inspirational feminine energy. Doesn't need to be a female, but bringing forward a strategy, a truth, an honesty. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Cups. Be careful what you wish for, and the Sun card. Got the Knight of Pentacles, stability of government, King of Wands, and Queen of Wands, and Ace of Wands, and Hierophant. Okay, stability of government, King of Wands, legislators, Queen of Wands, or action being taken internally and externally to bring forward a new plan. And you've got higher authorities here. The Hierophant, the key. You've got the Two of Pentacles, juggling the situation. Smoke and mirrors, illusion, delusion with the Seven of Cups. Somebody's going down for this. And then we have the Unity. We've got the Death card. And significant endings of what was. so that the new can be rebuilt. Again, this unity card with the 10 of Cups, the moon's secrets being revealed. Who knew what when? Things happening very quickly. 10 of Wands, Chariot. Oh, it just keeps going. The Chariot, which is my military card as well. But the Chariot movement forward. So forewarned is forearmed. And again, we've got this la denial. Oh, it won't affect me. Yes, it will. If it happens, I don't think it's going to be able to be stopped. But that the distrust in science is trust the science. Just let me trust the science, trust the information that's coming out from the scientific community. Keep an eye on this one as well. It may, I mean, it's one of those that might happen next week. It might not happen for another 10 years. But again, you've got this, delusional, parasitic, moneyed, awful who just are undermining this knowledge. So just be aware, be alert, don't be alarmed. As I said, you're not going to wake up tomorrow morning with 2 foot of water through the house. But just, yeah, I'm going to leave that there. I don't know what else to say. Educate yourself and follow what the scientific community are putting out there. Okay, love to you all. Catch you shortly. Bye-bye.